we know first.
I'm your Uncle Elroy.
Still be sticking your bow in my sugar.
You heard?
All right. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of The Sesh. I'm E-Rock.
I'm G.
DJ Whams.
Tony Lit in the house.
Your boy Krooks The Felon.
Yes, sir.
G here, man. We got Krooks The Felon in the building, man. We are here saying to go ahead and update us on all his music, all
Time
his
is a-flying.
creative stuff that's going in the future, from the past and present. So lock in and tune in. Let's go. Let's
Yes,
get
sir.
it.
Krooks, thanks for joining us, man, for The Sesh.
Thank you.
How did you get started with rapping?
Shit, I was like about 9 years old, just fucking around at first, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's dope.
One of my older homies, not from my neighborhood, just a dude I knew around the neighborhood. His name's Cruiser. He was I didn't even know this. He was a DJ for Kid Frost.
Okay.
shit.
Okay.
This dude noticed me one day and he's like, "You should start rapping, you know?" And I'm like, "Well, how do I do that?" He's like, "I got a fucking basement and I'll set you up.
Yeah.
Stay in there for an hour, push record and play, and let's see what you come out with."
Yeah.
You know, that was like on a tape deck recording.
Old school shit.
Yeah, old school shit.
For real.
And then from there, and I just took like a liking and a passion for it, you know.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Little did I know, years later in juvenile hall, I was gonna start writing.
Oh,
Passing my
okay.
time
All
and
right.
shit,
Yeah.
you know.
What year was that when that guy approached you?
Shit, that was 9. That was
Oh, wow.
31 years ago.
Wow. Long time ago, man.
So he must have heard something, though, you know what I mean? At 9 years old, you must have been spitting something or doing
Yeah.
something
Well,
to get his attention, right?
Potential, I guess. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, and he noticed it. Like I said, I didn't know this fool was Kid Frost's DJ.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Till later, like when I seen him on Instagram years
Doing
after
shit,
I'd done
right.
a gang of jail time and
Yeah.
went everywhere type shit. I seen his Instagram and he was signing contracts with I think it was probably releasing his business with him or something. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like this dude,
Right.
Kid Frost, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, but he didn't even introduce himself as that, though. He just kind of came off as like, okay, I'm interested.
I
right?
knew him my
He
whole
didn't-
life and I didn't know that
That's
about
what I'm saying.
him.
He didn't
You
put
know?
his entitlement on his when
I'm
it
like,
was
what?
big.
This fool's a DJ for
Yeah.
Kid Frost this whole
But-
time. He still DJs to this day.
Oh shit.
Dude owns his own like auto body shop.
But he
Shout
put-
out the homie Cruiser from Life.
He made you
yeah.
see
Show
something.
riders.
He made you see something in yourself.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And you know that's like a dude that was doing good for himself already when I was a kid. So I ain't had nothing but love from him and
Respect.
respect. Took his advice for what
Yeah.
it was and shit.
That's
you know?
that's dope.
dope.
That somebody
That's dope, yeah.
lead you the right way. You know, that doesn't set you up for failure. You know.
Yeah, especially
Hey.
at a young age like that, man.
And the way I met him, he knows this too. I was keeping point, but the homies ran through his truck. We were kids, dog. Like 9, 10 years old. And he was like, I know it was you, motherfucker. You know, I know it was you. And I was like, man, I'm going to be honest with you, man. I was just keeping point.
Is
you
that how the
know?
title
Yeah.
of your name started?
Yeah. And yeah, there you go.
Yeah, got your name,
Stealing shit.
That's where
Yeah.
Krooks came from.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Absolutely.
Yo, and it all began.
Yeah.
That's dope. That's a
But
great
good-hearted dude, man. Like I said, he saw something in me, and
story. It all worked out.
maybe it is thanks to him that
Right.
I did pursue that. You know?
Yeah.
They went from a negative to a positive. in the
Yeah.
end, man. Because look at you, like you said, 31 years later. You know what I mean?
My oldest brother was also a DJ too. Rest in peace, my older brother. And that's how I kind of like took a liking to it.
Yeah.
Right.
Looking at them in their breakdancing days, you
Yeah.
know, shit like that.
Absolutely.
Influence,
I was
man.
like, damn.
Especially the music too.
Yeah, my older brother used to hang out with I don't know if you guys remember LOD.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Definitely.
Legion of Doom. Yeah. Yeah, that's
So
shout out to Louis
he really started rapping, fucking around. So that's what influenced me.
Yeah.
But as far as like the writing, the being in the studio recording, everything else, you know, like
Right.
it took birth when homeboy told me, hey, go ahead,
That's dope, though, man.
try it, you know.
You could have went any other way, but you kept focal point on like, hey, whatever's going on in my life, but I'm still
Oh
gonna
yeah,
do it.
it wasn't really my thing at first.
Right.
Like I said, once I got the time, obviously from being in jail as a juvenile all the fucking time, I was just started writing, you know.
Okay.
Like how to put it together. I think poetry. I knew
It was
poetry
therapy for you
first,
too,
so I
right?
knew how to write shit.
Right. Like
And then from there, I transitioned to writing raps.
I think that's how we all kind of transition, man. Write little poems to little highness and shit like her. All of a sudden, before
we
you
didn't
know,
have phones to be sending messages back then, so we
hell
just
nah,
said, hey,
bro, you know what I mean? Be
shoot them a letter here and there, you know?
That's what it was,
That's what
man.
it
Yeah,
is.
so
Shit.
that's something I didn't know that you write poetry. That's probably that where you incorporated like where you're singing,
Rhyme
like how you
schemes.
melody your
My melodies.
your lyrics and stuff. Yeah,
Rhyme schemes.
I know
A lot of
there's a lot
that, my
of
melodies came from like tripping out on how Nate Dogg and Cocaine laid
Oh
this
yeah,
shit down.
yeah,
That's a big
definitely.
influence.
But one thing that I always did is I be humming first. I hum a melody and then put words.
For
to it.
words to it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Makes
that's what it
sense.
is. So when you're in the studio, you're working on something, you hear like the hook, and you're like,
It's already playing in his head.
Before you know, you're like, oh, you know what I mean?
G-Man knows we've been there plenty of times.
right. We got like a half
what the hell
album.
is this guy gonna say? You know?
Yeah, I'm already know, but the vibe is there, man. So it's cool. It's quick creativity too, man. Some people don't have that. You know what I mean? It all worked out for you in that sense. From saying where you took what you had as far as your
It's
poetry.
a passion, you know.
Yeah,
everybody-
took it into a rhyme
You gotta have a
scheme,
passion
and
for
now
it.
you got art, and now you got videos
Dedicate time to it.
and credibility, underneath you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you work for Battle Cat, you work with some great people, man. You work with a lot of heavy hitters as well. And
yeah, that was a blessing in
Yeah,
itself.
let's get into that. How did that come across?
How did that come across, man? How did you
I had a homegirl that tried to manage me to say, but
right.
she ended up being grimy. I should have
Okay.
took the rumors I heard about her more into consideration as far as letting her manage certain things. But
Right.
all that was through her.
Right. Okay.
Like I looked up to Battle Cat and all that before her.
Okay.
But as far as like a
Okay.
relationship with Battle Cat, she introduced me to him, and that we laid the track, she paid him for everything. The history after that is like just between me and him,
Okay,
I fell off with that girl over some fucking money,
Yeah.
management problems.
That's
happens
usually
all
how it
the
is,
time.
man. That's usually what it is, man.
And I mean, Battle Cat's just like I would say like more like a mentor now. Okay.
Nice.
Like the dude always hits me up randomly too. I'm like, I feel the love from him because Battle Cat, believe it or not, has a lot of love for the raza.
Right.
Like this dude, he's tapped in. He's just. I want to say I was the first Mexican to work with him.
So,
And I really think you were,
So,
man, because you know what I mean. I
'cause
never
after
seen
me, I
him on
think,
another
he
cameo when it came to
don't nobody. I mean, no accolade like that I've heard of.
no, you're right.
And you guys
Even
did a
the
great
homie
job.
Shadow was like, damn, you did that.
Yeah.
Mr. Shadow, the
Yeah,
homie.
man, of course.
He's like, you did that.
That's good.
I just heard the
Yeah,
homie
good
about to drop with the Ice Cube too. So I'm like,
Oh
big
yeah,
ups to him.
Yeah, exactly.
For those who's wondering, DJ Battlecat, he goes back to Uncle Jam's Army,
Yeah.
way back
yeah.
in early hip hop in the West Coast.
Yeah, he's got.
He's a
he's got
K-A DJ.
definitely a legend
Way back
West
in the day.
Coast. You know
For
what I'm saying?
those who don't
Production
know
and
who
music.
DJ Battlecat was.
Yeah, man. So you having
Or
that
is,
song,
actually.
man? I
That
was
was-
tapped in.
is.
Yeah, exactly. Great song, great video. You had him tapped in. He was playing the synth with the mariachis. He was tapped in, like you said, man. It's all
Yeah,
culture.
he's
It's
tapped
all
in,
California
man.
culture, man. You know what I mean?
A lot of love.
He's old school, man.
Yeah.
And it's like a lot of these stars nowadays, they don't take the time.
They're not
to-
humble.
to-
Yeah.
No, they don't.
to talk to you, to be like, hey man, this what you got, this shit's hot, I fuck with you
Regardless.
even after
Yeah,
business, like
regardless,
let's
yeah.
do something,
Yeah.
and I'm like, I'm in the midst of having a career and running
Right.
what's going on in my life type shit, I've been going through a lot, and sometimes I forget that I'm a musician with a passion for this shit, so I kind of like let up off the gas, and then
Right.
get back to it.
Yeah. Sometimes life
so
hits
I
you.
think that's one of my bad fucking habits is that I get going and
get
I
distracted.
mean, it's
or
life,
something.
you know. It's
Yeah,
life.
that's
You
what I
gotta
was saying,
give it
life.
its time too.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna keep going like I don't care about shit. You know.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
have to stop and deal with what life throws at me.
Oh yeah,
You
definitely,
know?
man, definitely. But I mean, you
Like,
take that.
I made a promise to my mama, you know, before she passed away. Like, we gonna do something with this shit, you know,
Yeah,
straight
yeah,
up.
definitely.
And I feel like now, I mean, that's one of the most major losses I think that a human being can take is moms. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
She
yeah.
passes away. For those who do know, you know, you suffered a loss like that.
Yeah.
That shit, it'll put you on timeout for a little bit, you
Sure
know.
does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Straight up, man. And but like every motherfucking fall, you gotta get back up, you know.
Gots to. It only makes you stronger.
Yeah.
I lost my mom in 2018, so I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Saying that, you know, Wham's lost his mom, you know what I'm saying, as well. So I know all three of you guys, you know what I'm saying, with that.
yeah. And I suffered some losses, man. I lost 2 brothers to gangs too, but like I said, ain't nothing come close to moms, you know.
Yeah.
That's like
tough too, man.
that's like losing more than the motherfucking $1 million. It's just
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
ain't no price to it. I mean, you know, and I didn't have the greatest relationship with my mom, but I loved her for being my mom, for feeding me. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Absolutely.
Just like Tupac said, you know, like motherfucker had issues, you know, was kicked out on the streets and shit like that, but I never steered away from that being my mom. You know?
Right.
Yeah.
The
That's right.
respect
She made.
was always there.
I didn't have a father figure, and she made me a man type shit. You know, like
Right, yeah.
hey, we didn't got shit, but you're gonna have manners and you're gonna know how to be a man. And that's how you're gonna lead in life. You know, is know how to cut your fucking meat,
Right.
and know how to treat the people that treat you right. You
That's
know what
right,
I'm saying?
yeah.
Like.
Definitely.
That's right.
But yeah, we back at it, man, and I appreciate you guys for having me. You
of course, man. Definitely.
because we got to get back out there. You
Oh
know?
yeah. We've been, you know what I'm saying, like I said, we've been trying to get this going for a while, and I know we've been, you know, blessed to have you here, man, and you know, get your story going. It's been a minute, but everybody's been waiting on some new music for you. You've been tapping in, giving us some new music. So like, look, the end of 2024 has been rocking with you, man. You had two latest videos.
Racks.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. What?
Big rack.
Big rack. Yeah, that's
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
Big racks.
And
That's
what's
right.
good?
And I mean, you said you have a third one coming too.
I
you
got
know?
a lot of music. It's just right now we picking and choosing what to drop as far as like the vibe. You know, like me
Right.
and you, we did one. We got at what 2.5 million.
Yeah, all
That's
this
like the
game.
vibe I feel like my fans like. You know?
Right, right.
So I kind of had to come back and give it. It's like any hot product.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
If it's
definitely.
hot, you gotta
Supply and
bring it
demand.
back.
Keep rolling
Right.
with it. Yeah.
Bring it back. You know,
Yeah,
like
definitely, man.
at the end of the day, it's not rocket science. You know what these people like, and
Absolutely.
you just
It
gotta
is.
keep catering to them. motherfuckers,
Supply and
you know?
demand, definitely,
Yep.
man, definitely. Yeah, man. So, any future collaborations that you would like to come up with in the 2025, man? Anything in mind?
I just let it. I let it be, man. I mean, yeah, I wish I could work with some big artists. You know,
So, if you had one opportunity, dead or alive, to be in the studio with somebody, you know, with somebody from a past time who's no longer here, and somebody who is here, who would be that one person that you would like
Shit,
to catch yourself in the
motherfucking
studio with?
Tupac.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Straight up.
The work
that
ethic.
dude had
The energy.
Topics.
Yeah,
Yeah.
work ethic.
Energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bars for days.
relate.
Bars for days, man.
Oh man,
Yep.
you know, and like only reason I say
Yeah.
Tupac is because I see a lot of my upbringing
Yeah.
In his
A
lot of
in his
substance,
words
man.
and
That's
that's
subject
what
man.
matter.
influenced
Man.
me was like, I'm a gang member or whatever, all that shit. I have my views on that, but I've always had a bigger picture of about being more for my people type
Right,
shit, you
Yeah.
know?
right.
Yeah.
Culture, like
As it-
Yeah.
my mom always told me too, like, yeah, we Mexicans, but we gonna make it some way, one way or
One way or
another, you
another.
know, like straight up.
Exactly.
Everybody else
Yeah.
has their talents, you know, with the woods, like, but we gonna make it. We gonna figure
find
it
a
out.
way.
Find a
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
See, that's a
Gotta
good.
find
That's
your way.
that's a good way to think, though, man. You said your mom's. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, your mom told you a few things, but she told you some
Yeah,
strong,
like
some
my
strong
morals
point of
and all
views.
that, dog. I learned from my mom, you know,
Right.
straight up. Don't
Yeah.
fuck with nobody that ain't fucking with you, you know.
Yeah, that's definitely.
And me and my family, I think it's kind of like a bad thing, but we always grew up defending the others that couldn't defend themselves.
Yeah.
Right. I
It
feel
ain't even our problem, but
Yeah.
if the guy's bigger than the dude,
you.
like,
Yeah.
I don't get over on them like that. Pick
Yeah.
on somebody
You
your
know
own
what?
size, you know.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like I said, that's how my brothers were. Both of them that died, like they were you pull out a gun on them, they weren't turning nothing down. I'm like that myself.
Right.
We're just hot tempered and shit. But
Right.
at the same time, that ain't. You gotta know when to control your anger.
Right.
You know.
But you guys
my
will
anger
always.
has led me to a lot of bullshit. Like
But
I
you guys
said.
would never let how should I say the weak get preyed upon? You know,
Yeah,
where
yeah.
you jumped in and make sure. You know what I mean?
And
That's good. That's
I would
good.
I would meet dudes that were older than me, my older brother's generation, and they'd be like, "Hey, yo, brother." I would hear shit like that all the time, so I'm like,
Yeah.
it ain't.
It goes
Well,
to
my
show.
mama said it wasn't wrong, you know,
Right,
like.
right.
But at the same time, being like that can get you hated
Right.
Yeah.
Right. of
by
course.
not only people that can be preyed upon, but we all got haters.
Yeah.
Right.
It don't take much for somebody to hate you.
Oh
you know?
yeah, you just gotta do something good for
Yeah.
somebody to hate you.
Nowadays, nowadays
Yeah.
people just hate you just to hate you.
They
Just
hate
yeah.
you for you walking in and having a smile on your
Yeah,
face,
the
bro.
way
'cause
you
you're
walk,
living
the way-
positive.
yeah,
They're like,
you
wait,
get
what's
hit
with
with
this
Why
reason
this
reason?
now, man.
motherfucker so happy?
Yeah,
Hey,
you
no
know?
reason, man.
get yourself some money.
And
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
and like, you know,
shit.
we're discussing. Like Anthony said, we all got the same 24 hours, homie. What you,
Yeah.
What you gonna do with it?
discrepancy on
Exactly,
your part, you know
yeah.
what I mean?
I usually feel like that on Mondays and shit. Somebody comes in, happy Monday. I'm
Monday's
like,
the worst
fuck
day
you,
for
man.
it.
Fuck your Monday.
Yeah, and everybody has their own fan base, youngsters, you know.
That's what I'm saying.
Me, I'm showing up for the older heads.
Right.
You
That's
know?
right. That's right.
Keep some kind of motherfucking structure in there, but yeah, we there to represent too,
That's
man.
dope, man.
We
That's
got
so.
some shit too. Don't count us out because we old.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, definitely.
Have you ever thought about doing something in the cannabis industry, bro?
You know what? I do shit, but it's like low key. I help build
Yeah.
brands. Like I tell homies with brands what to do, what moves to make. You know.
But you never thought about coming out like a hash
my own
hole, you
shit.
know what I mean? Krooks The Felon hash holes or, you know, pre-rolls
We need
or
to,
anything
though.
like that.
You know, I was a little kid.
Yeah.
My older brother used to put me in boxing. I was supposed to turn out to be fucking something other than what I am today. You know, but
Yeah.
hey,
That's right, bro.
at least I could say that.
We can always do a
Even-
collab, bro, if you ever want to do
Yeah,
a collab. you know
no,
what I'm
for
saying?
sure, for
Yeah,
sure. You
can
know,
always
we
do a collab.
breaking
Strictly Lit
the
and
surfaces
Krooks, you know?
right now. Fucking get to it. You know,
Yeah. I mean, shit.
like
you know?
this, like Too Short says, fucking get it while the getting's good.
Get it where you
Yeah,
get it. And you know,
absolutely.
like he says, the collabs are the big thing right now, man. So you know,
Yeah.
cross conjoining some ideas and bringing something to life, man. That's the best thing to do right
Yeah,
now with people, man.
You could do
Making-
crooked joints and be like, oh, crooked and shit.
Crooked eyes.
Yeah, crooked joints. That's a
Crooked
good
eyes.
idea,
Yeah.
though, bro. As you, I mean, you know,
Come out with a good, you know, pen and
product,
stuff, you know,
yeah,
good vape or
yeah,
something, you know,
yeah.
of some sort, and come up with your own flavor.
it's always a good, you know, same thing to kind of take in consideration for the review since we've been in the bud scene since back
Absolutely.
in the days.
Yeah.
I mean,
We're like
you know,
connoisseurs already.
yeah, you know what I mean. We already know
Like, I
what
know what I
supply
like.
and demand type of shit. You know,
Yep.
It's
I was
always
just saying
good.
that the other day. I said, I never thought I'd be bringing weed back into Mexico. You know what I mean? Instead of bringing it from over
Instead of
there.
bringing it
right?
out.
Yeah,
Shit.
you are
I
not
never
lying,
thought I'd
right?
see that day. You know,
Yeah,
But,
that's
hey, it's
too
here,
funny,
bro.
man.
It's here. And it's
Like,
fucking-
cause like they say, like we would get the Reggie from over there because it was fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was cheap
There
as
wasn't
fuck.
nobody doing shit like that over
Yeah.
here,
Hell no.
Not at all.
and a big scale like that. But now,
No.
motherfuckers are. They're
Oh,
on
yeah.
that top notch.
Yeah.
you
Top
know?
tier
Yeah.
shit, man. They definitely
People
they
stirring
the
this
game big
shit.
time. I mean,
Yeah.
shit. You
The
know,
almonds of this shit type shit.
there's
you
so
know?
many
Like,
products, man. There's so many products. You know what I mean?
You know what? I have been thinking about my own brand, and we gonna get it on record right here, just so
Absolutely.
motherfuckers know. Don't jack my shit.
Yeah.
You know, it's called Lung Jackers.
Love
okay.
jackers,
So
yo.
in a way, it's like hustling is competitive, homie.
Of
Yeah.
course it is. Yeah.
Everybody getting to get their money, homie. But I want to be known for having the top. Like, hey, that
Top
fool
of the
jacked
top.
your lungs. You ain't got a client no
Lung
more, you know.
jackers.
So
Yeah.
yeah, Lung Jackers, man. Stay tuned for that
There
shit.
it is. Breaking news on We Know First Media, the
Yeah.
sesh.
Yeah, there you go. You know what I'm saying?
Lung Jackers,
Exclusive.
strictly
Exclusive,
lit.
That's
yeah.
right.
I mean,
That's
yeah,
right. And we could do that, bro. So let me know
That's
whenever
a
you're
good
ready
one.
to
Yeah,
get
we
that
dope.
started. We'll get it started, man.
That's where it all happens too, concept wise, man. You know what I mean? I mean, look at you. I mean, shit. You start off with an
Yeah.
idea. Before you know it, Anthony has 5, 6, 7, 8 products to run with, and before
Yeah.
you know, he's like, dude, what else do we do?
Yeah, it's always the more the merrier. You can't just focus on one thing sometimes, you know, because it might not hit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you know, the thing
But-
is, though, you got to run with people
we
who
got
get, it,
hits.
who get things done, and you know, what I'm saying the homie gets things done, and you got to follow through from that point. That's the thing about it, man. You,
Yeah.
you got to have people that follow through with you.
Yeah.
Finish the job.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you know what it is, investment is one thing, but the hustle is the other. And if you don't work and advertise and market your thing, bro, all that money's just right down the freaking drain, bro. Because
Yeah.
you didn't
You didn't
do
market
anything
it,
to
you
show-
didn't back it
Yeah,
up.
you didn't utilize it.
You didn't
No,
utilize
I
it,
still,
yeah.
I still got shit in my garage, like ready to drop some kind of backwood and some weed pen or some
right.
shit, you know. And
That's
I'm like,
right.
I never followed through with it.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just money I got sitting in that motherfucker, you know. So
Yeah.
that's true. Get your ass out there, man.
Yeah, I mean, so,
Work
so
that shit.
let me ask you, you know, you're a heavy smoker. What is your favorite strain, or what is your favorite choice of brand right now that you're enjoying? I know there's so many.
Shit, I'm gonna be honest. I buy weed sometimes. I don't even fucking.
I know what it is and shit. Just smoke the
But OG's always been like,
the shit for you, right? Right.
That's your favorite strain, like some Gorilla Glue or something like that.
Gorilla Glue. I
Gorilla
fuck
Glue,
with
man.
too, but
yeah,
Yeah.
Hell
like
yeah.
always, like when I want to get in a good mood, it's OG.
yeah. Straight
OG. I mean, I can't knock it. You know, sometimes like the new shit now, it smells really, really good.
Yeah.
My shit's always been smells good, smokes like it smells.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And gets you high.
Yeah.
That's
That'd be
how I
heavy.
distinguish the strains for me.
Yeah.
Everything else to me is just like another product somebody's coming out with. Because that's what that is. You know,
Right.
the weed strains nowadays, they're potent, but they don't get you as high as an OG.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
OG's always gonna be like, nah, I need that
Yeah.
sleeper shit.
Exactly. Yeah, that we shout out to that pop rock one, man. Oh,
Yeah, that was
shit.
pretty good, right?
That
yeah.
shit had me looking like Pat
That shit
Morita on the
got me looking. I'm still fucking with it.
There's a lot of new good growers out there, bro.
Oh,
a lot
yeah,
of
they're
dudes,
stepping
you
up
know,
the
really
game.
stepping up the game. They've been in the
Yeah.
game a long
Yeah.
time.
You know
The
what? That
genetics
pop
is
rocks,
definitely-
I've tasted it 2-3 times,
Yeah.
and it's always in that area, you know.
Oh,
but
yeah.
this one,
Realms.
that pack was.
gassy. That shit was.
You know
really
what that
sweet.
reminds me of though? It's like a cross between a Gorilla Glue and like Runts or some shit.
Yeah.
Those
I
two
smell the
flavors,
strains in
the
it.
flavors
Yeah.
really, really good.
The glue that has glue, I guarantee if you test that motherfucker
Right.
in the lab,
Oh, yeah.
it has a glue. It has
yeah.
to.
Yep. No, you could
Glue's
smell
always,
like.
glue's always smell like a coffee
Yeah.
to me.
Right.
You know, like you walk in those spot and you smell coffee
Yeah.
beans.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
still
what it
waiting
is.
on that bacon flavored weed. You know what I'm saying? Or ranch or some shit.
ranch. A ranch
Shit,
flavor
this
weed.
motherfucker said,
Kill two things.
a
You
ranch
smoke,
OG and
you
shit.
smoke and you kill your munchies at the same
That
time.
buffalo sauce.
That'd be
Who said
dope.
buffalo
Good.
and shit? You got the buffalo spread and shit. For real. Rand's always come with some
Absolutely.
shit for real. Nah, but yeah, shout out, man. I mean, shit. I mean, you've been doing music now for what, about 20 years?
Like in a studio pushing music.
15? It's got to be more than 15, man. I mean, we started. I mean, I,
I got
met
out
you.
of I got out of the youth authority in like 2005, I believe.
That's what I was saying. I met you around that time.
Yeah, that's when we first met.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's almost 20 years now.
Yeah, so that's almost 20 years in the game, bro,
Yeah.
doing it. And when you got out, and I met you, you were rapping because you came to the studio.
Oh,
you know
no,
what I'm saying?
yeah, like I told you,
Yeah.
I'm fucking from 12 or 13 years old. My upbringing in that time, my parents were heroin addicts. I had a fucked up childhood, you know?
Yeah.
Right.
Losing one brother already, and then this other one, like, I wasn't fucking with music like that until I met you guys.
Right.
Right on.
That's when I was
really
coming
got
off
into
the
it.
chest with beats myself.
Oh yeah, you
for
had
the
ideas.
homies.
Yeah.
They were like, "This, we're doing some sugar-free, lazy bone shit, you know?
Yeah.
Get in the studio, and I was like, that was the dream for me after I done fucked it off already,
Right,
type shit, you know,
right.
when I was younger, and yeah, professionally, yeah.
Right. You know
Up
me.
in the studio, I was already like prepped for this
Right.
shit, you know?
Yeah. I know me.
But
and
I
that
had
one-
never been in the studio besides that time when I was 9. But that's not a studio. That was a fucking some speakers capturing my vocal.
Right.
Yeah.
It was the experience, though.
Yeah.
That just made you say, "Oh shit."
I
Yeah,
can do
because
this.
I used to give me a boombox, and the
Right.
boomboxes
Yeah.
used to do that too.
Oh,
right?
yeah. Record shit in it.
So
Yeah.
that put an instrumental on one
Yeah.
side,
Yep.
go to the next one,
And
boom.
record it. Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
shit like that, man. I mean, to every musician, he's started some way.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, you're right.
Anybody who's been
I was just gonna
producing.
ask you about that. You got anything you want to add for all the up and coming artists that are trying to make their way? You know, I know you said something about managing and stuff like that, but like anything you want to let people know that are up and coming in the industry that they should
You
look
know
out
what?
for?
Like
do?
this rap shit, this new rap shit. The kids are going on.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
all like internet shit, but that internet shit could turn into something else too. you
Yeah.
know?
Right.
Yeah.
We didn't have the internet back then.
Nope.
We always footwork, man.
You
Footwork.
have to do footwork.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know, nowadays,
yeah,
the
street
motherfuckers go
teams.
viral or
Back
get.
then.
Big on street teams.
Yeah.
If you didn't have street teams back then, you
Yeah.
were pushing shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you.
So I mean, the only advice I could say is, don't pay attention to the motherfucking haters.
Of course.
They should be an influence more than anything.
Yeah, and fucking just be humble, I guess, at the end of the day, because we all remember we came from nothing. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Even
though.
every hopeless musician, we all come from nothing. It's just an idea and a dream,
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
definitely.
and to not forget those roots, because
come from
be
the
humble,
struggle.
straight up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You gotta be,
Definitely,
man.
man.
You gotta be humble. You can't come in
Don't
with
create an ego off this
That's
shit.
what I say. You can't have an alter ego that's just not seeing the shit of your life. I
Yeah.
mean, I expect, I've been this since Silver Spoon days. Nah, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And respect your OGs, man.
That's right.
That's another thing too,
Respect
man.
those
we really have to
that
talk
came
about.
before you,
Yeah.
because
That's another topic of conversation when it comes to the younger generation and the way they kind of, there's a lot of younger generation that follow suit though, and because they have knowledge of the older. Not to say that our older ways are the way to follow, but it's a structure as we climb the ladder to our levels of maturity. You know what I mean? Like how we followed suit to the people before us.
Yeah.
We didn't sit there and talk down on bro. Look down.
Well, the internet tells them what to
keep
do.
this
now.
shit
Yeah,
a
exactly.
passion for music. Don't turn
Yeah.
it into something else,
Yeah, and that's it, man. And another thing is too, don't try to live a lifestyle that you can't maintain.
Absolutely.
I understand we all want to have that, balling,
Yeah. It's like an
out of control.
Hey, that is an ego, low key.
You know what I mean?
It's like, I wake up,
So-
I ain't no hustler, but I gotta go get that.
I would say if you can't buy it 3
Shit.
times, you can't afford it. You know what I mean?
There it
Straight
is,
up.
man, for reals. It's just humble beginnings and humble endings, man. Nowhere to stand between those. You know what I mean? For reals. And that'll take you a long way because those alter egos usually you end up finding people dead.
They
in
bad,
that
they
shit,
bad, man.
For reals. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, man. Anything I'm saying that you have in store or in mind that you want to do for the 2025, just for future situations or something you could spark. Like I said, anybody in mind, future reference that you would like to do a collab with. I know we already said you'd like to do you would have liked to be in the studio with Pac, but how about anybody right now that's actually put anything in pursuits, young or older, that's catching your ear, or some type of inspiration with you, man.
I don't want to leave nobody out, so just say everybody. I named a few names earlier for that show. They're all doing their thing.
That's right. Shout out to everybody, man, doing that, man, and bringing
The
bringing
fact
everybody
they
together,
coming
man.
together.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it is like they say, man. Right now, the game has changed a lot, man. You can't be out there tripping and shit
Yeah.
like that. You
Yeah.
get in trouble for all that.
Yeah.
So, like they say, make money off the stories. Come out with some talent.
Absolutely.
You got it, and you feel you want some shit with me. Holler. If not, I'm gonna keep doing my thing. man.
Yeah, right.
That's what I was just gonna
I'ma
ask you
keep
because I remember
singing
you
on
said
hooks. I'ma
your
keep
IG
rapping.
messed up the other day. You lost your phone and stuff like. How does a future artist want to reach out and and say, hey, Krooks, I
Oh
want to do a
yeah,
feature?
my new page, man.
Yeah.
Official Krooks The Felon. That's my new account.
Yeah, it's happening.
My old one got fucking hacked. It has about 3,000 something followers. Don't fuck with that,
Yeah,
Tap
yeah.
in with the official Krooks The Felon.
Yeah, make sure you follow.
Instagram, YouTube, Facebook.
Yeah,
right.
yeah. And
Get
you're
a
late.
feature.
What?
No, get a feature. Yeah.
Yeah, and get a feature with you, know what I'm saying? And vice versa, man. Producers, tap in, you know what I mean? Send
Yeah.
up some beats.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Any kind of beats that you've been rocking with lately, anything in particular, just
I always fuck with the West Coast beats.
West Coast shit, you know what I mean?
That's
So-
my go-to, but I'm very motherfucking open to some
Anything
other
that,
shit.
anything that
As long as it
bangs, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Anything
As
that
long as it
bangs, right?
man.
That's right.
I don't want to put out no wet shit.
No, that's definitely. You got a standard to put out, man. That's for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? Give everybody I'm saying input. Like I said, these 2 singles that are out, so everybody can go check out.
Yeah, man. My 2 singles. Go fuck with the Big Racks. Produced by Sean Scope.
Yeah, shout out Sean Scope, man. Shit. Scope.
What's good is my other video. It's just a little something. I always like doing shit for the lowriders. You know?
Yeah.
It's a
That's a community we were
yeah,
born
it's a
around,
community
man.
in
Come on,
itself,
man.
you know. So
Shit.
always, big up to that shit, the funk,
Yeah, old school.
Chief
Yeah,
funk.
right. That shit's never gonna die out, no matter
Yeah,
what.
old school.
You know?
It's like we all play shit our parents played.
Yeah, exactly.
Regardless of how old we are.
Exactly.
nowadays.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
definitely.
kids grow up listening to
To
that
the shit,
shit.
yeah,
Your mama's
man.
cleaning in the house,
Yeah.
or your daddy's working on something in the
That's
pad.
right.
They bumping some shit. You
Yeah.
know?
Definitely, man.
Absolutely.
Some old
You
school,
know, that's
man,
what we
some
say.
funk,
Like,
oldies.
keep it real to the music, 'cause
Right.
Yeah.
that's the vibe. You know.
Oh, yeah,
Straight
definitely.
up.
Like, what kind of music did you listen to when you were growing up that made you say, you know what, I hear it in my head and that's how I come
Shit.
up with stuff, you know?
I'm 40 years old, so I was bumping shit that, like I said, my
70s and 80s.
yeah, like funk, like
Yeah, between those eras, right?
old school,
A little bit
like
of
Debbie
everything.
Deb and
But
shit.
see, you
like
grew up in
that,
a good
you know?
era where that's where we pick up a lot of melodies that you do in your music because you're harmonized and you pick
Yeah.
up shit that from the old school eras, right?
Yep.
The generation that we kind of grew up in.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
You
kind
know,
of like
I hear it in its influence is what I'm saying. I hear it in your music.
musical
you know?
historians in a sense.
Right.
Yeah.
Because
right,
in order to
right.
take those vibes away from that, you gotta know what the fuck.
Yep.
Yep.
You know?
That's dope.
Yep.
And just, I guess, come out with some good shit.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. Timeless music, right? Classic timeless
Yeah.
music. So no matter
You
how,
can't have television when,
Yeah.
it's got to be like a wide spectrum.
exactly.
When,
You know, like
music, man.
all this. You know, the one we did 10 years from now, they're gonna be playing that shit like it just came out. All
Yep.
the stuff that we've been doing.
Yep.
you know what
I got friends and family members. They always walk up to me and they start singing the fucking hood.
Oh,
Yeah.
this.
They start reciting your,
I was
your
just
songs.
bumping
That's,
that.
like that's the best
The,
feeling, man.
the weirdest shit for me, I ain't big like that. But I pull up next to a dude one time and I hear the music and I'm like, this fool's slapping, right? Yeah. And then I hear it's me. So when I went like this,
That's
like
dope.
with my eyes, I was like, what the fuck? The dude looked at me and he just stared. He was like, I can't
"Who this
believe
Deja
that's
Vu?"
that
That's
motherfucker.
dope.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
dope.
slapping this
That's
shit and he
funny.
pulls up right next to me.
That's
I'm like,
funny, bro.
I guess everybody
dope.
has a beginning like that,
Yeah.
you know?
That's right. That's dope though.
Yeah.
It feels good though. It
Yeah.
feels good.
Oh, yeah.
You imagine?
Heck yeah.
Feels good for somebody to acknowledge your music without you even.
Yeah, because
having
you
a-
remember that. I don't remember money when I lose that.
Yeah. Right?
For real, so man, you know what I mean? Say, make sure to go follow the homie, tap in with his music. You know what I'm saying? Follow, the still fucking, you know what I'm saying? Line, let everybody know, man. Check this up. You know what I mean? So don't sleep. You know what I mean? Get yours in.
Still thugging.
You know what I mean? So
Just
you know what
coming to a house near you.
I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, we're gonna have everything. Jogging suits,
Gotta make sure you get your
all the seasonal gear. Yeah,
Dope. That's
jackets,
dope. Yeah.
some bomber jackets. I'm working on
That's good, man.
shit like that. You know, like
a little bit of merch, music, a little bit of everything, right?
we still thugging though, man. Through it all.
Definitely, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Anything else you want to tap in, let everybody know about, you know what I mean? Anything else we're doing? Anything else you like to, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, we're just gonna keep going. You know,
That's all we can do, right?
that's all we can do and keep dropping shit.
Push it forward, yo.
Yeah, that's it. You know what I'm
Keep
saying?
pushing shit. You know.
So, like, it's
9 to 5, whatever it is you do, just we gonna keep doing it. Believe that shit.
yeah, definitely, man. So, any promoters, any producers, any artists who want to do a collab, please, man, lock in with the homie official Krooks The Felon. Go ahead and lock him in on the IG and on the YouTube, right? You know what I'm saying? So,
Yep.
wrapping it up, you know what I'm saying? I think it's sure.
Thank you for coming out, man.
Thank you guys. Like I said, you know.
Yeah, man.
Shout out Wham, G-Mud. Anthony, E-Rock.
Appreciate you. Say your time. You know what I'm saying?
Look forward to some more shit.
Hey man, we got collabs to come. We got some new music that we're gonna put out, bro. You got new music. We're looking forward to shooting a video for you soon, sometime.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I know we're all gonna be out in the street.
For sure, yeah.
And we're gonna get in the studio soon, in the Street Lit studio.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? So we got some work to do, man. You know what I mean? So stay
forward to all this.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
Stay looking out for the collaboration, man. Until next time, you know what I mean? G here, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it in.
Cool. DJ Wayne.
Thanks for tuning in.
So we out.
Peace.
Peace out.
She love the way I do my thing. I love the way she get them dollars. My OGs tell me all this game.